I have my wonderful friend Marissa here. She is a professional actor and lives in Los Angeles.
Hi.
Marissa, how did you get started in acting?
Wizard of Oz was my favorite show, like from being a baby and onward. And I would dress up as Dorothy and wear ruby slippers. And I would have tea parties with my dad. And sure enough, the first show I was able to audition for in elementary school was Wizard of Oz.
Wow!
I know. So I could not have been more excited because it was a dream come true for me. And I auditioned and I didn't make it. I didn't even get called back. And I will never forget how devastated I was. Especially because that was like my favorite show ever. Yeah. But I wasn't gonna let that stop me. So the next year, 4th grade, I auditioned again for the year they were doing the Music Man. And I didn't get cast in that one either.
Wow.
I know. You're like, why aren't I good enough?
Mm-hmm.
What am I doing wrong? Like, how can you want to do something so badly, like more than anything in the world, and not get it?
What encouraged you to keep going? What happened in 5th grade?
I auditioned again, 5th grade, for Aladdin, and I was finally cast as a townsperson.
How did that feel to finally make it into the show?
Oh, so good. It was one of those things I just knew, like, I was so sure of it, and I was so set on what I wanted that I was not going to let 2 rejections get in the way. You cannot give up, because if you fight for something that means enough to you, that you love enough, and that you're passionate enough, and that you just have to do it, nothing's going to stop you.
What is it that you feel are like the 3 most important things that you can learn through acting?
Communication skills, expressing yourself, being able to work together, and talk through things, teamwork, finding a voice, finding your voice, being able to stand up for yourself or stand up for others. Empathy is a big one. That's where you can put yourself in someone else's shoes.
So why do you think empathy is important?
Having discussions with your parents or a fight with your sibling or a friend, and you can think about their side of the fight.
So that's empathy, thinking about what they might be feeling.
Yes, perspective, thinking about others' perspective.
Remember, empathy is the ability to understand how another person might be feeling. I'm wondering, what can we do to work on our acting skills?
I always put on shows for my family. I used to make movies all the time with my friends, improvising and like building characters and storylines with the toys. It's fun to like just sing, like putting on a show, a song and dance, reading out loud, reading stories. Like I would always play games like with my cousin or my friends of like spy. At the end of the day, most importantly, number 1, it's fun. It's so much fun. There's always a place for you in theater. No matter who you are, where you come from, there's a place for you in the theater.